briefing. Illegal trade of small arms and light weapons has worsened the situation in regions affected by armed conflict, violence, organized crime, and terrorism, as highlighted in the UN Security Council Resolution 2220 of 2015. Small arms trafficking also hinders the international effort to resolve conflicts, promote peace, and efforts to achieve sustainable development goals in the aftermath of conflicts. Indonesia attaches great interest in ensuring that these efforts can be effectively implemented through a holistic approach. Indonesia, therefore, would like to emphasize the following points. First, states bear the primary responsibility. States are themselves responsible for regulating their legitimate arms trade as well as curbing and eliminating the illicit trade of small arms and light weapons. Therefore, the implementation of politically binding multilateral framework is of crucial importance. Various existing multilateral guidelines, including POA to prevent, combat, and eradicate the illicit trade in small arms and light weapons in all its aspects, and the International Tracing Instruments, ITI, has provided the framework for states to address multifaceted challenges in countering illicit trade of small arms in their territories. Furthermore, United Nations Security Council Resolution 2117 of 2013 has underlined the importance of international assistance in building state capacity to implement the POA and ITI. Moving forward, we need to ensure the adequacy, effectiveness, and sustainability of such international assistance. Second, combating illegal trade of small arms requires cooperation among states, including regional organizations. Indonesia would like to emphasize the important role of regional organizations. This is in line with the UN Security Council Resolution 2457 of 2019 that calls for further strengthening the partnership between the United Nations and regional organizations. Silencing the guns in Africa, as well as similar initiatives in the Caribbean and the Western Balkan roadmap, are noteworthy examples. In our region, ASEAN continues to support the implementation of UN POA to address arms smuggling and related issues. Among others, through ASEAN Ministerial Meeting on Transnational Crime and ASEAN Regional Forum and ASEAN Working Group on Arms Smuggling established in 2018 as a platform for collaboration on capacity building, training, and information sharing. Indonesia therefore supports the strengthening and widening of cooperation between UN and regional organizations as well as interregional organizations to combat this crime globally. Thirdly, let me re-emphasize the need for a comprehensive and inclusive approach to combat this crime. These multifaceted challenges need a multi-stakeholders response. Governments should substantially increase the participation and ownership of different stakeholders in implementing policy to combat illegal trade of small arms and light weapons. Indonesia would also like to emphasize that this effort should be undertaken as part of broader peace building and nation building. To conclude, Mr. President, respect for sovereignty, rule of law, national ownership, and international cooperation are keys in countering this challenge. State needs to work together to build a global culture on the right and responsibility as well as respect for rule of law in addressing the menace of illicit small arms and light weapons. I thank you very much, Mr. President.
I would like to thank the representative of Indonesia for his statement, and